turn the flight off real quick. Alright, bro. I want to challenge myself. I'm too good in this game, bro. I'm gonna pick random every single match. Let's go Bucks.
If we locked in, you know, switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My man's I'm riding with a picture of. Shoot back to the crib with him.
It's the Denver Nuggets taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And it's the Bucks to start out. Pass to Prince. Lillard looking around. Takes a three. And it's Prince with the three. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Beautiful catch and flush right there by Porter Jr. gliding into that alley-oop.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Murray. Here's Gordon. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. Lillard left side. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but on his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Pass to Gordon. No good. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Murray's shot is good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. That's his first foul. And the Nuggets making a change here. Lillard with the ball. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality. And been something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Here's Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Westbrook. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught it.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
He can hit these left, but he can do anything.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lillard outside. Pass to Sims. Back to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Lillard's got 6.
Lillard keeps the defense honest by spacing them out from the corner.
Outside Murray. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Now here's Trent. .43 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Sims. Now here's Portis. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Hey, I think every team wants a guy like Bobby Portis. I mean, more than capable from deep. He's able to play the 4 and 5 and gives you good effort at both ends.
Here's Murray. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, stolen by Lillard. On the break. Trent for 3. Porter pulls it in. Outside Murray. And the layup is good off the glass. Murray's got his second basket.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And Clark, you look at Denver's lineups. They have a lot of size on this team.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's kind of the polar opposite of small ball, B.A. I mean, with Jokic in the middle and a lot of length on the wings and in the backcourt, too, this is a growing trend in the league as I see it.
Now here's Westbrook. On the wing, Porter. 4 on the clock. Saric a screen. Porter's shot is off.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
The drive by Antetokounmpo.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Westbrook. Oh, a big slam right on Bobby Portis. Oh, man.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Now here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Bucks. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Substitution for your Bucks.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 7. Porter with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Porter looks it over. Shakes him. And it's Milwaukee scoring again. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Westbrook into the lane, and the layup falls. Westbrook's got 9.
Boy, this is Westbrook at his absolute best, attacking, getting into the lane, and finishing in style.
The Nuggets trail. And 6'10" with laser-accurate quick release. Clark, Michael Porter Jr. can make the game look so easy.
It looks to me like he's really settled into his role, and he's embraced that. And he's worked through his own injury challenges, so there's a level of perseverance and resilience and grit that he's put into his book bag along with that fluid stroke and his athleticism. He's become a better rebounder and a better defender as well. I really like what he's become to this point in his career.
As a player.
A tight game here in Milwaukee. And here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. Lopez with it. 6 on the shot clock. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Najee. Westbrook outside. Into the lane. And they take the lead. 11 points in the game.
You know, one of the things you have to do to try to stop Westbrook is get physical with him. Bump him, slow him down some, especially on drives where he's looking to go right downhill, down your throat.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 6. He shoots it. Lillard converting inside.
Gotta like that attacking mindset of Lillard. I mean, very confident in his ability to score and finish inside.
Pass to Jokic. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Lopez. Man, it's Lopez with the jam.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Murray from outside. It's not going to go for him. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bucks ahead, leading by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Westbrook can carry.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Nuggets trail by 3. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did. After coming off an ACL injury, he leads them to the finals.
Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Lopez. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
Stolen by Jokic. And here's the fast break. Porter with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Porter gets the bucket.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Three-pointer. Jokic grabs the board. And so Murray will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a one-point game. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his third foul of the game. Second half of basketball. Just over a minute played so far. Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, BA. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
They get it back. Here's Antetokounmpo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Antetokounmpo's got 14. Pass to Jokic. And the foul on Brook Lopez. That'll be a second foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Quarter a screen. The three is up.
I'll tell you what, it's not easy to fool Lopez on the defensive end. Good job from him to bother that shot.
Lillard outside. Pass to Prince. 6 to shoot. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Kuzma for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Outside Murray. It's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And here's Jokic outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. And for the Nuggets, number 4.
Here's Lillard. Give him 8 points now. There's a screen from the arc. Not going to go that time.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
The Bucks leading by 3. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, BA. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Westbrook taking his time here. And he lobs it up. And Gordon with the big finish.
And this is Gordon's sweet spot. An awesome dunker who loves getting in tight and wrecking the rim.
Antetokounmpo. It's tipped. Westbrook with it, and Lopez picks him up. Westbrook with the miss. To the paint. Out to Lillard. The 11-footer. Misses off the left iron.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
For the lead. And he takes it up and lays it in. Westbrook's got 13.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball and his body. He's getting the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court. Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for Denver. Trailing by 2. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Jokic. The shot off that time. Oh, great D that time from Portis. To the middle. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis driving in. Pass to Trent. Up top, Porter. Fires it from 18. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. Nuggets trail by 4. To the inside. They kick it out to Murray. Good D by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Green. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Denver. Got a piece of it. And then Portis with the dunk.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Inside. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Here's Murray. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Milwaukee leading by 6. Pass to Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. And here's Portis. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Nuggets want a timeout. And the Nuggets making a change here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Kicks it out to Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Here's Gordon. That shot, no good. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Milwaukee with the ball. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Back to Antetokounmpo. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard him.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tripp. And the Bucks making a change here. Westbrook outside. Throws it up high. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard right side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Corner shot. Lillard can't get it to go. Nuggets trail by 8. Gordon outside. Down low. Here's Brown. Inside. To win the cold spell. Westbrook. Rejected by Lopez.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
Scoring. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. The big man, Jokic.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here. To the wing, right side. Lillard outside. Launches a three. He can't get it to go.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Murray. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
And we know Murray can get it done in these big moments. I mean, he can be just fearless.
Here's Lillard. And right on target. That one's good. And the Bucks lead by 8. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, on nights like this, it seems like Murray is playing that defense like a song. He can make it a long night for the opponent.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Gordon pulls it in.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And now they trail by just 4.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
And so they foul intentionally. Here's Lillard. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's off as well, so he misses both. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Kept alive. Gordon, left side. To the inside. Murray. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
$16 seconds left in the fourth.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
It's all about getting a three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Gordon. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. 11 seconds left to the fourth. Murray. And it comes off the front of the rim. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. Now that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. And Murray launches it from deep. And the miss. And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
It's a couple different ways you make it out this life. Know your steps just in case they come cut out the lights. Got no respect for no reading out my rights. Fame expensive, maybe we can speak about the price. When they talk about my name, know I define greatness. We couldn't rush a day, it took divine patience. Ain't nothing been the same, it's just my observation. These memories never fade, no I cannot erase them. I done watched loyalty disintegrate, blowing in the wind, windows down on the interstate. I was confused, I always thought when the money came, that meant sunny days and all your problems just went away. Ain't nothing slow me down like when I had a Sprite. Sometimes it was, then it was like we was at the light. Maybe that precise, you're not familiar with begging God to just bring my energy protected. I've been burning sage, follow how you feel it. You won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it. Don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing. Tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't, could you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? When your talent speaks for itself, never pretend to be great. I moved on from that Nike box. I tried to fill up a safe. Get real and tell you nothing. Feel like your feelings embrace me.
Welcome, everyone, to the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's the home of the Timberwolves, where we're broadcasting from live today. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here's Randall, and Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
4 on the clock. And Edwards slams it in.
He gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
And here's Edwards, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Great D that time from Davis.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. First quarter, just over a minute played. Fires from 14. Gobert pulls it in.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
They double team Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Down low. And the basket by Gobert.
If he's operating a pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
Outside Irving. Outside for Davis. Irving up top. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. The Mavericks pull it in.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Well, the Timberwolves making a change here. Outside Irving. That's the 3 fly. Randall grabs the board.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's Alexander Walker. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Irving with the drive. Gobert with the block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Pass to Alexander Walker. A rebound by Washington. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
To the paint. Nice move. Randall no good. Here's Dallas. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And the Mavericks with possession here. Here's Gafford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out Doris a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
Now here's Davis. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Christie. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the elbow. That's good on the jump shot.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Reed with it. To Alexander Walker. Now DiVincenzo. And nothing is falling for him right now. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Here's Davis. And here's Marshall from the arc. Connects from three-point range.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Alexander Walker. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very good. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Mavericks so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Outside Irving. Fires for 3. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
And the three ball is good. Irving's got 6 points.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Edwards looking it over. Picked by Randall. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randall has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
And he hits the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So Dinwiddie will go to the free throw line. Michael Conley picks one up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
And they look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc. And so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. And it's out of bounds. Pass touch by Thompson.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Right side, Edwards. And then jammed down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Here's Irving, diving in, and he lays it straight in. Irving's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
In the corner, it's Gafford. There's the pick. Thompson from long range. This one for 3. Shot clock reset for Dallas. Back to Irving. Tries again. Out to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
Here's Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Timberwolves trailed by 11. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Edwards loves it in there.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Thompson in the corner. Feet away. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Pass to Davis.
I see him.
32 seconds left to play here in the half. Back to Williams. Over Conley. Dallas again missing. Timberwolves trail by 9. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
9 seconds left in the second quarter. The Timberwolves gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. And that one falls for Mike Conley. And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Thompson outside. Over Edwards. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back to the action in just a minute. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Mavericks leading by 8. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And a miss there on the triple. Inside. It's stolen by Randall. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. substitutions. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Irving. Outside, Davis. Outside, Irving. Off target from outside. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Reed. Stolen by Thompson. Right side, Irving. Over Conley. A terrific move by Irving to score. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, what a monster night for Kyrie Irving, playing at a very high level right now.
However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English, polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's the Timberwolves now. 8-point game. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And the shot no good, a bit short. Outside, Davis. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Thompson inside the line. Reed with the rebound.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 1:48 left in the third. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Irving. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Clark for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
David, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, we don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team. Super tough. Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And a wide open look for Irving. Misses the 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Clark outside to end the cold streak. And Davis sends it back. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Pocket 6. Hit by Randall. Near the three-point line with DiVincenzo. He squares up and sinks it. DiVincenzo's going to back down to within single digits for the Timberwolves. Here's Davis. Takes it off the glass.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert your traffic.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
And here is DiVincenzo. Here's Reed. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Mavericks on top. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Timberwolves trailed by 11. DiVincenzo with it. Count it. DiVincenzo's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Timberwolves. Now, here is Irving. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Here's Irving. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Lively with the screen. Here's Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves trailed by 10. Pass to Alexander Walker. Picked by Randall. Here's Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And those advanced numbers, Doors, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Outside Irving, and he lobs it up toward the rim. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Good D by Thompson. Dallas leading by 8. In the corner, it's Gafford. Outside Irving. There's the 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Edwards. Got basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Outside Irving. Pass to Gafford. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. Trailing here by 8. For 3, Edwards. Edwards with confidence.
Anthony defense relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Gafford. Uses the glass to finish the way. Gafford's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. A rebound by Washington.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Outside, Davis. And the three off target. Timberwolves trail by 7.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Pass to Irving. Fires the three. Gobert pulls it in. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
You got to be kidding. We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
The first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Edwards. Yes!
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
On the wing, Thompson.
No, thank you.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this a narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said.